Jodie Foster stands as one of Hollywood's most formidable and intellectually respected performers, a figure whose career has spanned from childhood stardom to artistic authority. Known for her piercing intelligence and emotionally precise performances, she became unforgettable in roles that demanded both vulnerability and strength. From early appearances in Taxi Driver to her defining portrayal of Clarice Starling in The Silence of the Lambs, she reshaped what it meant to be a leading actress. Yet behind the acclaim lies a life shaped by pressure, discipline, and emotional solitude, where extraordinary talent emerged from an unusually demanding childhood, shaped by responsibility far beyond her years. A childhood defined by absence. Born as Alicia Christian Foster. On November 19, 1962, in Los Angeles, Jodie Foster entered a family already marked by separation and financial strain. Her father left before her birth, leaving her mother to raise 4 children alone. The household was not defined by comfort, but by resilience, where survival required constant effort. Her mother worked tirelessly to maintain stability, instilling discipline in her children from an early age. In this environment, Foster grew up not with carefree innocence, but with a sense of awareness and responsibility that shaped her personality long before she understood the meaning of childhood itself. Early intelligence and unusual maturity. From infancy, Foster displayed extraordinary cognitive development that astonished those around her. She spoke in full sentences before her first birthday and learned to read at an age when most children were still forming basic speech. By the time she was a preschooler, she was already engaging with books intended for much older readers. Teachers and observers described her as unusually composed, almost adult-like in awareness and expression. While many viewed this as giftedness, it also reflected a life in which emotional maturity was accelerated by circumstance, where curiosity replaced play and observation replaced carefree exploration. Entering the entertainment world. Foster's entry into the entertainment industry came almost by chance when she appeared in a television advertisement at just 3 years old. Her natural presence on screen quickly attracted attention, leading to a steady stream of commercial work. As opportunities increased, her face became familiar to audiences across the country. By the time she was 4, she was earning enough income to support her family's financial needs. What began as a simple appearance soon transformed into a professional path, placing her in a world where schedules, expectations, and performance replaced the rhythms of ordinary childhood development. A childhood replaced by work. As her career expanded, Foster's life became increasingly structured around filming schedules and production demands. By the age of 5, she was appearing in television series, and her workload continued to grow throughout her childhood. While other children attended school and played freely, she moved between sets, scripts, and rehearsals. Industry professionals admired her discipline and focus, often praising her ability to perform under pressure. However, this professionalism masked a deeper reality. She was adapting to conditions that required emotional control and consistency far beyond her age, shaping her identity around responsibility rather than freedom. The weight of early fame. By her early teens, Foster had already accumulated an extensive filmography, making her one of the most experienced young actors in the industry. Fame, however, brought complexity. She was admired publicly, yet often isolated privately, navigating environments dominated by adults. The expectations placed upon her continued to grow, and with them came the loss of anonymity and simplicity. She later reflected on this period with honesty, acknowledging that she had never truly experienced a traditional childhood. Instead, her formative years were defined by performance, discipline, and the constant awareness of being observed and evaluated. Dangerous moments on set. Not all of Foster's early experiences were glamorous. While working on film productions as a child, she encountered moments of genuine physical risk. On one occasion, she performed alongside a trained animal for a scene that quickly turned unpredictable. The situation escalated into an accident that left her injured and shaken. Though she eventually recovered physically, the emotional impact lingered far longer. The experience contributed to recurring memories and anxieties that stayed with her over time. It was a reminder that the world she was growing up in was not only demanding, but also unpredictable and occasionally unsafe. Psychological impact of early exposure. Growing up in the entertainment industry meant living under constant observation, where emotional expression was part of professional expectation. Foster learned early how to separate personal feeling from performance, a skill that protected her on screen but complicated her inner world. The repetition of work, pressure, and responsibility created a sense of emotional containment. While she developed remarkable resilience, it also meant that personal identity was often secondary to professional identity. Over time, she built internal boundaries to maintain stability, learning how to navigate a world that rarely allowed space for stillness or normal development. Transformation into a respected artist. As she transitioned into adulthood, Foster's career evolved beyond child roles into complex and critically acclaimed performances. She gained recognition not only for her talent, but also for her intelligence in selecting meaningful projects. Her portrayal of Clarice Starling in The Silence of the Lambs became a defining cultural moment, earning her widespread acclaim and establishing her as one of cinema's most respected figures. Unlike many child stars, she successfully redefined her career on her own terms, shifting from early exposure to long-term artistic credibility built on discipline, insight, and emotional depth. A life behind the image. Despite her success, Foster's life remained marked by a desire for privacy and control over her personal narrative. She often avoided the spotlight outside of her work, choosing to keep her private life separate from her public identity. This boundary reflected a lifelong need for emotional space after growing up under constant attention. While audiences saw confidence and composure, behind that image was a person shaped by early responsibility and sustained pressure. Her strength came not from ease, but from years of adapting to expectations that began long before she had the chance to define herself. Conclusion. Jodie Foster's journey reflects a rare combination of brilliance and endurance, shaped by a childhood that demanded maturity far too early. From her first appearances on screen to her rise as an award-winning actress and director, she transformed early challenges into a foundation for artistic excellence. Her story is not simply one of fame, but of resilience built through experience, discipline, and self-awareness. Behind the iconic performances lies a life carefully navigated through pressure and expectation, ultimately revealing a woman who mastered her craft while continuously redefining her identity on her own terms.